These anime OVAs put a new spin on their connected series. Anime stories can continue in a lot of different directions after a TV run. Even if they don't return to TV, they might get a run as a web series, novel, or OVA. Those can be easy to miss due to licensing or branding, but some of those anime OVAs make all the difference. Here are just a few that expand or shed new light on their predecessors. Sometimes it's a sequel, other times it's more character development, and then sometimes Nabishin just goes off on one. Regardless, seek these direct-to-video titles out. Gougai Gar Final. At the tail end of the Brave Saga boom, Sunrise released Gougai Gar, the King of Braves, but to put a cap on the franchise. The shows tackle more story on top of the usual kid-centric plot, with adult romantic drama and hard tips. The classic mecha anime. This series becomes so popular that it got one last hooray. Gougai Gar Final. The OVA brought a lot of new information to play, from Guy's previous unknown cyber half-sister to an entire new crop of villainous aliens. The stakes were even higher, and the ending was even more bittersweet, albeit still at the end, thanks to web novels of recent years. JoJo Bizarre Adventure to Spoke Kishibe Rohan. Diamond is a breakable Talk Generation fighting anime audited the JoJo Bizarre Adventure into the 1990s. I love the way it introduced Rohan Kishibe, a manga artist who stand at Heaven's Door allows him to read and read the people like books. Literally, a handful of anime OVAs give us a closer look at his creative process, themselves based on the spin-off by JoJo creator Hirohiko Araki, originally introduced as an antagonist. Rohan got his moment in the sun, and these many spin-offs, a big deal for any of his fans. The 4 episodes sees Rohan encountering an obsessive athlete, a corpse and won't stop bleeding, a bizarre curse, and the hardcore etiquette lesson. Mobiles of Gundam 00AO, War in the Pocket. Mobiles of Gundam may not have been appropriate in its time, but it was revolutionary. After years of super robots and epic battles, it brought things down to a more human level. Politics, personal drama, and the horrors of war were all on the table, but it could still go harder. It did win War in the Pocket, the first of the anime OVAs to hail from the franchise. Here, rather than Frenching pilots battle it out, we see the conflict as the civilians do. Taking place in the show's Universal Century, the story stars young Ai Isoroha, a war-infatuated boy in a neutral colony. He and his neighbor, Christina, befriend Bernie, a stranded mobile suit pilot, but they don't know he's a Xeon operative sent to destroy an experimental Gundam sighted over there. As the story unfolds, I discovers firsthand how wars are really fought. Mosaic 102 OVA. Fans hoping for more of the good and pure as per known as Mob got a great Christmas gift. The second season of Mob Psycho 100 launched the second of its anime OVAs, generously titled The First Spirits in Such Company Trip, a journey that mends the hearts and heals the soul. And the biggest desire after season 2 was to see how Regent's company is holding up. That's exactly what you're getting. There was a lot of shuffling around at the end of season 2, for allegiances to understanding of the powers of other espers. Spirits and such continues to involve, and for the first time we get to see an actual company-sized company, so an actual paranormal and mystery. It's pretty convoluted, with even Regent getting smacked in the face with the otherworldly. Of course, this is Mosaic 100, meaning the story is ultimately heartwarming. Pony Pony Poemi. Exo Saga was weird. Nabishin can go weirder. The 1999 anime, based on Koshi Rikodo's 1996 manga, was absolutely buck wild. If you compare the source material, stacked on top of Excel and Hyat's Tale of Conquest, where further subplots, there's put upon worker Pedro, the fluffy evil aliens known as Puchu, at the literal on the universe. For starters, Rikodo and director Shinichi Watanabe appeared sometimes too, so it's not surprising that the spin-off is one of the weirdest anime OVAs ever made. Pony Pony Poemi took a gag from Exo Saga and expanded it out into, well, sometimes Nabeshin and a minor character from the original series have adopted a girl who believes she's her own voice actress. Said girl uses a gutted fish given to her by a stranger, possibly her real dad, to turn into a magical girl. Also, Poemi's best friend is one of the group of 7 sisters who protect Earth from aliens. And there's other stuff in there, but we will leave that to you to discover. One anime obviously is considered not to be missed.